Hello, hello, hello. So I did receive some letters to God from some of you this week, and they were wonderful. I so appreciated you sharing those with me. I loved hearing the insights into your own thoughts and your own souls that you got through that process of writing a letter to God. Starting with what you went through, deciding what you would call the principal God. Starting with that. Actually, there was one that never got off that point. Just kept writing about that point. It's an important point, like I said last week, to be clear for the moment in what you are writing a letter to. It was interesting because Deb said something to me about, well, aren't we just writing letters to ourselves? And I said, well, yes, in a sense we are, because we are the creative expression of God. So yes, we are actually writing that letter to our own soul so that we can connect at a deeper level with our Christed self. And when we connect deeper with our Christed selves, we connect deeper with one another. We connect deeper with the idea of divine mind. So, yeah, great stuff. Thank you. Everybody go get a piece of paper. I forgot to tell you that in the beginning. I'll do a little dance while everybody goes and gets a little piece of paper and a pen. I know most of you have already got one nearby, which is good. Grab the back of your order of service if you're here. Actually, Michael's got a piece if you want to get a piece from Michael. I apologize, I did not ask them to do this earlier. And I'm going to need you, because we're going to do a lot of meditating in the middle of all of this. And so that means that you're not going to get to write your letter. But this next letter is going to be very, very interesting. I'm calling it Yours, Mine, and Ours. Yours, Mine, and Ours. I think we're digging a lot of stuff up from a long time ago, because that's an old movie, right? Yours, Mine, and Ours. This letter is our vision for you, my loved ones, my family, my friends, my neighbors, my city, my state, my nation, my vision for this. Then the next part is me. How do I play a role in all of that? Now you do notice that we went first into the people around us. We didn't start with us, and that's on purpose, because we want to take a deep look at what we want for the people around us, for our city, our state, our nation, and our world. I tell you, one of the things that is really, really the first thought that comes to my mind when I think about that question, the very first thing that came off was, I want the world to keep healing. The planet has healed so much in a very, very short period of time, and we really haven't had to do anything except quit stomping on it. That's it. And in a very short order. If you'd have asked me before we all kind of held still, if you'd have asked me, how long do you think it would take the world to heal itself? I'm afraid that my answer would have been pretty pessimistic. I'd have probably said, well, the earth will have to throw us all off of it first, and then it'll take a long, long time. Well, that just is not the case. And I'm so excited about that, and I love that. I want to continue to do as much to keep that forward movement for our planet going as I possibly can, long after we're let loose to run the world, right? And I have found so many different ways to do things, and so many wonderful experiences being at home and being in my neighborhood, that really I hope I don't get into that go, 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 in my car all the time, a million different places, blah, 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 blah. And if you guys see me starting to do that, a little text is just fine. Slow down, it's okay. Put your car in park and leave it in the parking space. Anybody else like really amazed at how quickly and to what degree the earth was able to, or is able to, repair itself? So that's my first vision. So we have to think about those things first. Of course, I've got all kinds of ideas for my family, for my friends, for my neighborhood, all, the church. I've got lots of ideas for the church. Then the next thing that we look at is how do we fit in that? Not how does the world mold itself to us, but how do we fit in our vision for our world? Let it begin with me, Barbara says. How do we fit into the vision that we have for our world? Well, if I take the example of the earth healing, if we take that example, I have to take responsibility for continuing to lower my footprint.
Yes.
Right? So I need to look at my vision for myself, maintaining a low earth footprint. Does that make sense?
Sure.
That's why we come second. And then of course I say ours, which is, all of us together, because that is the combination of our vision for the world and our vision for ourselves becomes our vision, my vision for all of us together, right? So I want us to work on this together today. So if you have your piece of paper, go ahead and write your dear, whatever your expression for God is. So mine would start, dear universal source of all life, comma. And then I'm going to take you through a 12 hours meditation. And the reason that I'm choosing a 12 hours meditation is because this will give us the opportunity to get totally centered with all of our faculties. When we talk about manifesting, when we talk about creating, which is really what these letters to God will do, is they'll manifest it and create. They'll use our 12 powers. We will use our 12 faculties and others actually to manifest what it is that we envision for the world and for ourselves. So I wanted to take us through a 12 powers meditation to align those faculties, to remind us all of what they are, where they're located in our body, and what wonderful gifts they are to us, what each of those 12 powers represent in our lives. And what I'm going to do, take you through this, and then every once in a while, when you get a vision, because you will, when you start to see things about, wow, I'd like the world to look like this, go ahead and take a moment and jot it down. Don't worry about the fact that you're in a meditation. You can come right back. Let your connection to divine mind, to divine intelligence, give you what you're asking for, which is a vision for your world and your vision for how you fit into your world. So we're going to go along into this meditation. You may come in with, oh, I'd like to see my neighborhood do this. Take a moment and jot it down so that it doesn't go anywhere, so you don't lose it. So we're going to write notes for these letters during our meditation. So if everybody's ready and you have your paper and pencil or pen, let's go ahead and get comfortable. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. As we get comfortable and we prepare to go to our secret place, as Jesus calls it, our place where we commune with God, the place inside us, within our soul, that no one else can visit. Only we have permission inside our own souls. So envision yourself going deep inside into a secret place or a safe place or a place that no one else can enter. Just you. Just your Christ itself, God, divine mind, universal source of all life. Feel yourself expand because you've just gotten bigger. Your body is just a small piece of what you really are. Your body is just this outer expression of what you are inside. The Christ you are, the presence of God in you, resides as a radiant white light within you. See this light and allow it to call forth, to cleanse and quicken the 12 attributes of divine mind that are within you. Let those 12 attributes lead you, guide you, and demonstrate the true spiritual leadership in your life and our world. We begin with faith. All creation begins with faith. Faith is represented by the color blue. It's located in the area of the pineal gland, your third eye, we call it, often. Faith is the ability to say, yes, God, yes, God, yes, yes, God. Faith draws my good from the invisible to the visible. Doubt and fear of the unknown have no place in my mind and heart. From God, through me, good pours forth into the world as perfect manifestation. Faith. Strength. Wonderful gift from God is strength. It's represented by the color spring green. and it's located in the small of your back. Focus on the small of your back while you breathe. Engage strength in you now. Strength allows me to stick with divine ideas. Strength is patience, tolerance, steadfastness, and balance. I deny any sense of weakness or despair. Divine strength surges through me now as energy, encouragement, and patience. Wisdom or judgment is represented by the color yellow, and it's located in the solar plexus. I always know behind my belly button what's truly the right thing to do. Wisdom is my ability to discern, evaluate, and make decisions. Divine wisdom flows through me. Engage that wisdom now. I release any pressure of decision making. God, as divine wisdom, is bringing to light my perfect direction. We balance judgment and wisdom with the power of love. Love is represented by the color pink and is located at the back of the heart. Feel that love. Love is my ability to know oneness with all. Love is my ability to desire that only good come to each and every one of us. Love harmonizes all. There is no absence of love, no sense of separatedness in my life. The law of God is drawing all that I desire with good for all in peace and harmony. Power. Power is represented by the color purple, and it's located at the root of the tongue. Power is the ability to change and build consciousness. Power is the ability to choose my thoughts and feelings. Power is not for controlling others. No person or condition has power over my life. I see divine power is moving through me now, uplifting me and changing my life. Feel that power that is already in you. Let it free. Much of our uniqueness comes from our power of imagination. It's represented by light blue, and it's located in the rear portion of your skull. Imagination is the projector of my potential. If I can see it, I can be it. Imagination is vision beyond appearances. There are no limitations or boundaries in my life, other than those that I put in place. Today, I release and break down all boundaries and limitation in my life. I see wonderful new people, situations, and supply coming to me now in my spiritual development. The color gold represents our understanding, and it's located in the right forebrain. Understanding is my ability to know that God stands under all things. Understanding is knowing with my heart. There is no condition or lack of information that can prevent me from accomplishing what I can imagine. God is all there is, and the perfect outworking is being revealed to me now. See that picture of your world. Envision your place within it. Your will is represented by silver, and it's located in the left frontal brain. Will is my ability to be willing toward God. Will allows me to choose willingness over willfulness. It is always seeing the good. Will is my directive power that determines character formation. It is the great permission giver of your consciousness. Today I release old ways, making room for new awarenesses. I open, I am receptive, and willing to accept God's will. Thy will, not mine, be done. All is in divine order, and the power of order is represented by the color olive green. It is located behind your belly button. Order is my ability to keep God first in all things. To keep God first in the continuous development of my soul. Order is my ability to develop consciousness in proper sequence, mind, body, outer affairs. It eliminates generalizations. It is the divine plan unfolding through me now. Chaos and confusion are hereby eliminated from my life. God is first in my life and is revealing my very next step right now. And I take that first step to creating what I have imagined with zeal and enthusiasm, represented by the color orange. Zeal is an expression of love and life. Zeal is the power of joy and energy we feel when we're doing God's work. Are you enthusiastic? Do you feel the zeal? Discouragement and apathy are no longer a part of my consciousness. The zeal of God pours through me now as joy, enthusiasm, and exuberance. To make room for this new vision, we have to release old ideas. We do this through the power of renunciation, which is represented by the color brown. Renunciation is my ability to release negative thoughts, feelings, and beliefs from my consciousness. I release those things that no longer serve me. And as I release others, I forgive them. Renunciation is the ability to also forgive myself. Nothing unwanted needs to remain in my consciousness and life experience. I am now filled with wholeness, light, and a sense of well-being. Feel it. Know that it's true. Know that it's within you always. That it is you always. All these powers come together and support one another to create the power of life. Life is represented by the color red. It's my ability to mend, restore, and draw upon the living Christ for all life functions. life is my progress, attainment, and mastery. There is no such thing as an absence of life. Divine life fills me now, healing, restoring, and making me whole and well. Can you see your vision? Can you feel the energy of your vision? Are you a part of it? Do you see your first steps toward creating, manifesting that reality? Take a moment in the silence. Let's quietly say, "Thank you, God," 3 times together quietly. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so it is. Amen.